Hey everybody, welcome back to Andrina's Creation. In this video, I'm going to show you how to assemble the new template, aka of course Andrina's Creations purse favorite box. You're going to see how easy it is to assemble. Y'all asked for it, so here it is. This template is compatible with Cricut Design Space and Silhouette Studio. All you have to do is head on over to my website, andrinaskreations.com, purchase your template, and let's get started. All right, so again, the first thing you had to do was go ahead and purchase that template at andrinaskreations.com. And then once you have cut out all your stuff, but before you cut out your stuff, let me show you the supplies that I use, because I know that's the number one thing that everyone tells me. Well, can you tell me what is the pound cardstock and what exactly supplies do you use for your party favors? So let me show you. For the main base, it's always the pink. So I always tell you, for the main base, I always like to use 100 pound, 80 pound and up is preferable. My favorite brand of cardstock is Bazzil, Bazzil. Also Cardstock Warehouse and Clearpath. Those are my three favorite brands. So this is going to be for my main base. It's just a solid piece of cardstock, okay? For your second or your first layer, which is the blue or the teal on your screen, that is where you're going to cut out glitter cardstock or your metallic. They have a variety of metallic papers at your local craft stores, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, but you can also get some from Amazon. I love the brand Kodama, Kodama. Feel free to always look down below in the description box, because I always leave all the links down below. But today I am going to be using a variety pack from Michael's. This is just an 8x11 piece of metallic cardstock from the variety pack from Michael's. And this is how they look. But keep in mind that my favorite brand is Kodama from Amazon. But they have a variety of colors at Michael's. If you want to give this template a try and you're like, I don't want to do all them layers, go ahead and just stop here at the teal layer. But instead of putting instead of putting your metallic or glitter cardstock here, you can go ahead and put a decorative cardstock here, or you can do a print and cut with your machine here. Remember, you do need a printer to print and cut with your machine. So right here, if you don't want all these layers, you'll stop right here and use a decorative cardstock or do a print and cut. How you do a print and cut is you would insert your design on here. I know in Cricut Design Space you slice your background, and in Silhouette you crop or you use the property dropper for this layer right here. And when I mean decorative cardstock, I know you could see all these paper pads at your local craft stores. You can use these and use whichever print you like, or if you're doing something custom, you're going to go ahead and design it your own. I will be doing all the layers, so I'll be using my decorative cardstock right here on the lavender layer. This is exactly where I will either insert my own design here, or I will use a paper pad for my decorative cardstock. And this is what you're going to need. Now, of course, you're going to be needing your choice of glue. I do use my own brand of glue, Andrina's Creations Crafting Glue, but I do recommend Art Glitter Glue from YouTube. I do recommend Art Glitter Glue from Amazon. To close your flaps, you can either use magnets. I'll leave the link down below of the ones that I'll be using, or you can also use Velcro dots. These Velcro dots are from toolmadelilies.com. You can also have them match your purse. So go ahead and check that website out. I'll leave the link down below as well. So if your purse is pink, you can use pink. If your purse is green, go ahead and use green. And then like that, it is cohesive and it looks very professional. So let's get started. I apologize, I did miss a step. Your handles, you're gonna go ahead and cut that out of your solid cardstock, or I'm gonna be using glitter. You can use metallic. Right here, you can use whatever you want. Keep in mind that these two are flipped because you're going to be gluing one in front of the other. So if I already flipped it for you, so just like this, just go ahead and cut it out of your decorative cardstock, glitter, metallic, whatever you want. I'm going to be using glitter cardstock for this part right here. And again, like I said, you can use whatever you want. Main base off the mat. That is exactly how you had to lay it on your table to glue your layers. Do not flip it around because some things might be off. So keep that in mind. Exactly how it's on the mat, you lay it flat on your table. Next step is to go ahead and fold your score marks. I like using a squeegee to make sure that I press down on those score marks. I'll leave this squeegee down below as well. Go ahead and just fold your score marks. All right, once everything's folded, go ahead and start gluing your first layer, which will be the teal pieces. If you are using a magnet, go ahead and put one magnet right here in the center of the front flap. If you're using a magnet, make sure everything is closed in so your magnet doesn't accidentally slide out. So make sure that the entire perimeter, it is glued. Go ahead and grab your lavender pieces. We're not going to go ahead and glue this one down. Leave this piece for the last part. If you are using a magnet, now you have to match up that magnet to go here on top of your gold. All you have to do is go ahead and fold this part up. Fold this part up. Line up this score mark with the top of this one. Just like that. Make sure everything's aligned perfectly like this. Go ahead and make the magnet attach there. Put a little bit of glue right here. Again, fold this part up. Match that score line right here. Make sure everything's aligned and press. You should see a spot of glue left there. Grab your magnet exactly where you see the glue and put your magnet exactly where the glue mark is, and go ahead and put your layer. Some people ask me why I put one in the bottom, one on top. You want the magnets to be really close to each other, so you know right here is closer to going up here, if that makes sense. So I put the magnet under the gold here, and then I put the magnet on top of the gold here because it'll be closer to each other. Same thing I told you before, because the magnets here, make sure that you are closing your entire perimeter because you don't want your magnet to slide out. And this is how it's looking. Your next thing is go ahead and grab your handles. You should have two pieces that when you turn them around, they should align perfectly. Go ahead and glue them together, but do not put no glue under the score mark. So you see that score mark, no glue under, okay, only up here. And then go ahead and glue them together. Once you have your handle, go ahead and grab that piece that goes on top of the purse, which will be that piece. This piece has two slits, one there and one there. All you're gonna have to do is go ahead and insert this piece here. Do not force it. You do not want to break your cardstock. Just go ahead and slide, and then do the same thing on this side. Be gentle. Then you're going to turn it around, and you're going to open one flap to go this way and one that way, just like that. And do the same thing for this side, and go ahead and glue this there and that there. Glue it down very good. I'm going to use hot glue for that part. Go ahead and put some glue there, and go ahead and line it up here. All right, now everything is glued, all your layers. Now you just have to make sure that these tabs right here are folded in very well, so everything lines up very good. For the purse to close correctly, remember you have to line it up correctly. So remember, this score mark right here has to line up with this score mark, so you're gonna have to glue it here. If you have to pull and maneuver your cardstock good, go ahead and do so, but both score marks should be lined up very well. Okay, I'm using hot glue so it can glue faster, and just make sure that you align it very good. If you have to pull a little bit up, go ahead. This is why I say make sure that you use sturdy cardstock, because if you use flimsy cardstock, once you're trying to pull up to line it up, you're going to go ahead and break that cardstock. I'm going to use a bone folder just to press down right here, and I'm going to repeat the same steps on the other side. Put hot glue and make sure it aligns correctly on the score marks. Just pull up a little bit or pull down. It just has to line up. You're going to go ahead and repeat the same steps on these two sides. I'm going to put hot glue and just make sure that everything's aligning correctly. Make sure that you align this too when you're going to close it, so your magnets match up good, just like that. If you did not want to, and remember, you can also fix your handles. If it was bended, go ahead and fix it. If you don't want to use the magnets, once you close up your box, just like this is where the Velcro comes in. I have both Velcros together, and I'm going to put one there in the center. And then I'm gonna make sure that I align everything correctly and just press. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hold before I open it, and just press this one really hard and this one. And you go ahead and open. Remember that you can do this for any event, any design. It doesn't matter what you put on it. And always remember to go ahead and feel free to join my Facebook group, Andrina's Creations Crafting Lounge. I would love to see when you guys create these items, to see what design you came up with. And I'm going to show you the one with the Velcro dot. I mean, look at the Velcro dots. It matches perfectly. Y'all go get you some colorful Velcro dots to match all your paper crafting projects, because if you're not doing that, I don't know what you're doing. Don't forget to hit up 2maylilies.com and send her a message and say Andrina sent you. Just bombard her website messages for me. Y'all tell her Andrina sent me, so we're here buying these Velcro dots. But these purses are so cute. They're gonna be so elegant at your next event. Let me know what else you would like to see from me, any other tutorials. More templates will be coming soon, so stay tuned. Don't forget that you will find all my templates on my website, andrinaskreations.com. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a blue heart down in the comments. And how you been? Y'all know it's been a while that I haven't been on YouTube, but I am coming back. So don't forget to like, don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. We are still on the road to 100K, and hopefully we make it this year in 2024. I hope everyone's having a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.